Ibadan ni more, Ibadan ni more o. Ibadan ni more, Ibadan ni more o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ wá mi délé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ò bá mi nílé. Ibadan ni more o.
Ascension to the throne of Olubadan of Ibadan land is unique, as it also sends thoughts to so many minds on how it was arrived at. Whoever will become an Olubadan must climb 23 chieftaincy steps from either of two lines, the civilian and the military. But it is its predictability and orderliness that ranks it among the most peaceful and unique ascension protocols anywhere in the world. It is the custodianship of this illustrious heritage and proud tradition that the 42nd Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Mahood Olalekan Balogun Ali Wokumade II, was being initiated. As the new Olubadan ascend the throne of his forefathers, it is also obligatory for others on both lines to move up with hopes that one day they may become a king. Earlier before now, Chief Rashid Ladoja, a former governor of Oyo State, was elevated from Osi Olubadan to Otun Olubadan. Eddie Oyewole elevated from Ashikpa to Osi Olubadan, while Abiodun Koladaisi was promoted from Ekerin to Ashikpa Olubadan. Also, Amidu Ajibade, the Ekarun Olubadan, was elevated to Ekerin Olubadan, and Adebayo Akonde was promoted from Abese to Ekarun Olubadan. A week after, Olubadan's palace Ali Iwo area in Ibadan again played host to 9 new chiefs being promoted from their previous position to a new one, which makes them feel closer to the throne. Aare Rashidi Olalekan Alabi, a journalist, an author, a public relation consultant, a syndicated columnist, and a motivational speaker, a former press secretary to 4 governors, 3 of whom are military officers and 1 civilian, for a period of 6 years, is now being promoted and installed from Ekefa Olubadan to Maye Olubadan of Ibadan land. The Ali Iwo compound was filled to the brim, as there were no space for vehicles to park, as people also move at snail speed, as everyone wants to catch a glimpse of the representative of their family.
I am the 4th traditional chief in my family, the 4th. My ancestor, Suberu Ajengbe, fought in the Jalumi War that drove the Fulanis away from Osogbo, far ahead of Ofa. My paternal grandmother was the woman leader of NCNC in this town under Adebo Gadelabu in the 1950s. That's me. I grew up in activism, justice and equity. At the age of 17, and a Form 3 pupil student of African Church Grammar School at Patadangara, I pleaded to the then military head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, to release the then Mr. Wole Soyinka, who had been put in indefinite detention in Kaduna prison. Why? For visiting Ojukwu.
A 72-year-old man who is the cultural ambassador of the National Museum, Ile-Ife, when asked about the significance of this ascension, he said, every chief must not think evil of his seniors or juniors.
In Ibadan, you don't count, you don't bring down calculator, because everything is destiny. Don't think evil of your seniors. Don't think evil of your peers or your juniors. And neither must they also think evil of you. Everybody is here with his or his destiny, unchangeable. And that's one of the beauty of the Ibadan traditional chieftaincy system, that only God knows who will get to the throne. Every Olubadan was a mortgage. but not all Mogajis will be Olubadan.
Immediately, the Maye of Olubadan of Ibadan land, Aare Lekan Alabi, was installed. He walked the street of Aliwu with his family members to let the world know that he has added another feather to his cap.
I feel on top of the world, and my family, they are here. And the prayer, when you become a Mogaji in this town, the prayer is that Ọlọ́run yóò gbóyè wọlé bàbá rẹ. When you get to the first stage, I told you, Mogaji, Jagun, or either on the right or left, then one will do Olubadan. That's the prayer now. I pray I surpass my ancestor Sugbora Jembe, who was a Kenny Balogun in this town, 1897, during the reign of Bale Fijaki.
Omoa Jorosun Club Compound, one of the oldest clubs in Ibadan land, was where the few guests invited by the chief were entertained as he wished them journey mercies back to their various destinations.